distinction of introducing a colleague from the bench as well as a friend. She, in her own right, is a record breaker. Judge Manfred Monica Singh was born and raised and educated in Houston and earned her bachelor's degree from the University of Texas at Austin and her JD from South Texas College of Law. Judge Singh became, in 2022, the first elected judge and was a history maker of unbelievable inspiration and power, not only to all those she had previously practiced with, but to those she now serves with on the bench. Judge Singh.
Good morning. Buen dia, ni hao, ciao bensang, jiayani, bonjour. I only have 104 more languages to go to represent what you are here today. Welcome to the most diverse city in this nation. As you took this oath, you joined a community of over 330 million people who've made the United States their home. You become a part of a nation that's diverse, vibrant, and constantly evolving. You come from different backgrounds, speak different languages, and have different experiences. But today, you share one thing in common. You are American. I must express my utmost excitement and gratitude for having the privilege to speak to you. Thank you, Judge Bennett. I had the opportunity to practice in front of you, and now I appreciate and am grateful for the inclusivity of me as a new judge. To all of you citizens, my father, my mother, my grandfather, my husband was sitting in the same seat that you were in today and raised their right hand to become the citizen of the United States. So this is a special moment in so many ways. I'm a first-generation immigrant, and each of your children are just like me. They are me. You have worked diligently to pass the citizenship exam, studying hard, demonstrating your commitment to this country. We've learned about the Civil Rights Act of 1964, which actually paved the way for the Immigration and Nationality Act of 1965. This is the act that had my father come to the United States. A few years later, he went back to India and married my mother. In her first journey to the U.S., almost 50 years ago, she traveled here with a suitcase that included this sari that I now transformed into a suit that I wear today before you.
Wow. Woo! Beautiful history.
They carried with them their faith, traditions, and unwavering belief that America would offer them the chance to build a life where they could practice their religion freely and provide for their family. Arriving in this bustling city, my parents, like you, faced many hurdles as they navigated their way through a new culture and language. Yet their determination never wavered. They were motivated by the dreams that held for their children and their desire to create a better future, like you. Their strong work ethic and unwavering faith, my parents began their journey of entrepreneurship. They knew that starting their own business would not only provide for their family, but offer them the opportunity to create a space where they could practice their faith. Their story reminds us that with determination, resilience, and a deep-rooted belief in oneself, one can overcome any obstacle and create a life that embodies the true essence of an American dream. A life where faith, cultural traditions, and providing for loved ones merge into this beautiful tapestry of success and happiness. Everyone reacts differently to becoming a citizen. My father did it quickly and without hesitation. My mother, on the other hand, waited, and in some ways she felt like she was giving up a piece of herself. I remember as a little girl, she had a passport, and it said the Republic of India. And I used to trace my fingers on it and the symbol below it. And I knew what it meant for her to give this passport up. She went back and forth, but then she finally gave up her entire allegiance to her former country and made the United States her permanent home. It can be difficult for you to leave a piece of yourself behind, to embrace the bigger and better. But I ask you to think of this as a nation that one does not require you to leave that piece behind. We want it here. We want every part of your language, every part of your culture. I want every part of your food. Today, we celebrate the fusion and the world that you come from and the world that you bring here. Growing up, my parents were adamant about ensuring that my brother and I understood their journeys and origins. We savored our Indian meals and occasionally packed them for school lunches, and we embraced our cultural heritage, but also identified that our American identities as children immigrants. It wasn't until my 7th and 10th grade year in history class that I comprehended the transformative power of the people in this nation. They shape destiny year after year. So throughout history, pivotal moments altered the course of our nation. We liberated ourselves from the British, reshaping our government. Women were able to vote, forever changing our society. The Great Depression challenged us, forcing us to adapt and redefine ourselves. The Civil Rights Movement emerged, propelling us forward to a world of equality. These episodes were driven by actions of few individuals, yet their impact was immeasurable. It was during these historical lessons that my passion for the law arose. Witnessing how a small group of people dedicated to individuals can instigate monumental change inspired me deeply. Any one of us can be and should be the small group of individuals that can inspire change. Now, you have the right to do it. Over the years, both my parents vote regularly, register voters, and drive people to the polls, renewing their commitment to the country each time. I have presented many cases to juries, and as a judge, in the next 2 hours, I'll be picking another jury. I say this to say, get involved in your community, volunteer, vote, be an active participant in our democracy. Remember, you have a voice, and it's up to you to use it and shape the future of this nation. Voting and jury duty are essential responsibilities that we must fulfill. As a first-generation immigrant, I have a unique perspective on what it means to be American. I've witnessed the first-hand sacrifices that my parents made to provide me with a better life. I've seen their hard work, their determination, their unwavering belief in American dreams. Your children have and will too. My parents came to this country with nothing but a dream and a desire for their family, worked long hours, saved every penny, and made countless sacrifices to ensure that I had opportunities that they never had. Your children have and will too. Through their hard work and dedication, my parents achieved the American dream. They bought a home, they started a business, they gave me an education that ultimately led them to vote for me, their American-born daughter. Your children can too. They instilled in me values of hard work, perseverance, determination, and I stand today before you as a living testament of their success. And your children will too. As you take your allegiance of oath today, you know that you're not just fulfilling a legal requirement. You're carrying the legacy of your parents and the millions of immigrants who came before you. You're a symbol of hope, resilience, and the enduring spirit of America. I heard something last week that resonated with me so deeply, and it reflects the story of my community. We watch history, we make history, we become history. And now, this is your story. Today, America becomes even richer, stronger, and more vibrant because of you. Your presence, your stories, your contributions make this nation a better place. The diversity you bring here is not just welcomed, it's celebrated. So as you take the first steps as American citizens, I urge you to embrace these values. So I'm going to ask you to do this again. Raise your right hand. Now raise it even higher. Touch the sky, live your dreams, and welcome to the American dream. Congratulations, and welcome as American citizens.
Thank you for those touching and stirring words. Without question, Exhibit A of the American dream. So congratulations to you, your mom, and your family for your wisdom here today and the demonstration of the possibility for our newest citizens. Thank you. Judge Singh mentioned the importance not only of voting and jury service, two very important, I call them requirements of citizenship. But there is another one as well, which is just as important. When appropriate, military service. Today we have with us new citizens who have served this country even before they raised their right hand today, and I would like to acknowledge it. First, there is John Harris, who was in the United States Naval Reserve from the Philippines. Thank you. Stanley Gardner, who served this country in the United States Army, birthplace in India. Thank you. Jesus Mendez, born in Mexico, served in the United States Navy. Harold Delancey from Bermuda, who served as a Marine. Thank you. And Michael Gumjibi from Nigeria, who has served in the United States. And just as important, their spouses are here as well. Please stand for your recognition. Thank you for your service and congratulations on your new citizenship. We welcome you. We also have other important guests here today. We have Claudia Ortega from the League of Women Voters. Katie Cameron Shumway, who's the Executive Director. Tom Bird, who's a longtime member and practicing attorney. Now, at this time, everyone will please rise as Mr. Cole Anderson will lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible,